Transformation in 3, 2.
Hello everyone. I went on a road trip today. We are in the Shenandoah Valley Winery Estate area visiting Too Good Winery. They're having a spectacular chocolate and port tasting today, so I thought I'd come up here on this beautiful drive and try it. I am being very responsible. I'm going to be spitting out the wine, but I want to try it. So this was one of the very first wineries I ever visited, fell in love with it, bought their tawny port that was bottled for like 15 years. Excuse me. It was barreled for 15 years and then bottled. And then it was very expensive, but I went in with a couple friends and we bought a case of it. So we're going to go ahead and take a step inside. Please join me. So we're going to be doing a port and chocolate pairing. The first one is the Merlot port. It runs about $45 a bottle. We're going to pair it with the strawberry chocolate. Show you the inside of this chocolate. Strawberry chocolate paired with the Merlot port. Very smooth. I'm going to be honest with you. I like the strawberry alone and I like this alone. The second port we're going to try is the Primitivo. You know that I love Primitivos. This one runs $56 a bottle. And it's going to be paired with the chocolate mango. I love mango too. So as soon as she pours it, we'll give it a try. She just poured the Primitivo port. It runs $56 a bottle with the mango chocolate. Is there a discount on your port price point with a wine club, or is this just it?
Oh no, there's a pretty big discount with the wine club, and then we also have this really cool. I don't know a lot of wineries that do it. It's a mix and match.
Okay.
So you can get a half a case or a case, and the price comes down to $22.50 a bottle or $27.50.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I don't live here anymore, so I live in Idaho. You ship?
we do ship.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So the Primitivo by itself is really, really delicious. As you know, I like the character notes of a Primitivo wine. This is very smooth on the finish. It's not overly sweet. Easy drinking, which is kind of dangerous, but if you're at home, it's all good. So I just got poured some of the tawny port, which is beautifully white color. It's very smooth on the finish. Very fruit forward, of course. It's a port. I'm just taking very, very small sips. So the next port we're trying is the Herbert's Syrah port. It's being paired with a blackberry chocolate. It runs $45 a bottle. Look at that rich, deep red color. We're going to go ahead and swirl this to open it up. It smells delicious. Okay, this is the first one that I've paired the chocolate with that I really, really liked. It leaves a very velvety finish on your palate. This is really good. So the next port we're trying is the Cab Soft port. It's paired with the raspberry chocolate. It runs $45 a bottle. And let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and swirl it. Yeah, you get little hints of raspberry in there. Maybe it's just my brain. Oh, that's good. A port that is on the tasting menu that I'm trying today for this Spooktacular special is the Capelli Zin port. It runs $40 a bottle, and I'm looking down at my notes. It is being paired with a cherry meltaway. Oops, I was going to try this first. Ooh, that's good.
Right?
Mm.
I know. I love that one.
It almost feels like it has a peppery forward note. I taste pepper.
Bell pepper.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Bell pepper. Ooh, I like that one. So my next stop is the Charles B. Mitchell Winery. Ted and I both like this, my husband Ted. One of the things we do really enjoy about this winery is their Barberas, so I'm excited to try some of those. If I do find something, I might ship it back home to Idaho as a surprise for my husband. So we'll see how it goes. Hi everyone. Welcome to Charles B. Mitchell Winery in FairPlay, California. Due to some technical difficulties, we're doing a voiceover for this portion of the video. The first wine we're trying today is a 2023 Chardonnay from the Sierra Foothills. It was aged in a stainless steel tank. You know, I am not a fan of the stainless steel fermentations for my Chardonnays. I prefer the buttery, malolactic fermentation that comes with aging in a barrel. I also don't like very chilled white wines or any wines at that point. This one was not too chilled. It has a crisp finish, and if you like that, you're going to be pleasantly surprised with this wine. Please come by and visit. The second wine we're trying here at Charles B. Mitchell is the 2021 Estate Zinfandel from FairPlay, California. It has a beautiful color. They also have a stainless steel bar here, which makes it easy to swirl your wines. This particular wine is very fruit forward and can be distinguished as jammy. When I tried it, it is fruit forward but not sweet. It has a very dry finish, velvety across your tongue. It is very easy to drink. You should try this in. The third wine we're trying today is the 2019 Watson Vineyard Barbera. It was actually bottled in 2024. The wine has a very deep red color to it, and I smelled notes of black cherry and pepper. While I was trying this wine, I could smell chili cooking in the other room. They were having a chili and wine pairing the very next day. Unfortunately, I was not around, but it did smell delicious, and it's probably going to pair well with the chili. I did taste pepper on the front, and it was more mellow in the back, but also dry. I spoke with Karla, who is the manager of the tasting room, and she said that you get a fruity and peppery taste to this wine. I actually bought a couple of bottles for my husband and had them shipped to Idaho. The next wine we tried is the 2020 FairPlay Chewy Cabernet Sauvignon. I did want to give him compliments to his labels for his wine bottles. They are not only bold, but they are beautiful. This particular wine is a very deep red in color. It smelled delicious. The smell I was getting was actually just a very ripe cherry. It's a very dry on the finish. It dried out my whole tongue. But if you like a dry cab, you're going to love this one. The final wine that we tried was the 2020 Estate Grand Reserve. It's made up of 3 different varietals: Cabernet Sauvignon, Cab Franc, and Merlot. The characteristics of what I would be tasting was marshmallow and toasted coconut. I did try this, and it was dry on the front with more fruit on the finish. It also came across with pepper and smoke.
Here's our new 2024 barrels. These will all be ready in 2026. One of the best beer records I've seen so far. Here's our barrel tasting. Coming strong. Got our wine thief. Can pour it right out for you. Gotta get that pink stripe somehow.
Oh, he's got a Sangiovese.
Oh yeah. All of our grapes are sourced pretty locally here. Yeah. So this is right down the road. This is right down the road, pretty much. This is on the FairPlay road. And those 2 barrels are grown here.
Wow. Oh, there's the Grand Reserve.
You can even buy the barrel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the Grand, like these ones that are futures, they're 2023, when will they be bottled?
So these will be ready next year in June, July.
Okay. And then how long do they have to stay in the bottle before they're...
The bottle shock?
Yes.
6 months, ideally.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you can't help yourself, go for it.
Okay.
It's your wine.
And then these are the stainless steels?
Oh yeah. This is where all the magic happens.
You're doing, excuse me?
We're doing a pump over.
Oh, wow.
So we'll have a hose going in down there, the wine coming out, and that breaks up the skins, keeps it flowing.
So when you do a stainless, how long is it in a stainless steel before it's bottled?
Oh, so for the reds, it takes a few months for the fermentation process. Yeah.
But it is a shorter amount of time than in a barrel?
Yeah, a lot shorter by a far
Okay.
margin, yeah. So they stay in the barrels for sometimes up to 5 years. That Barbera that you like, that was barrel aged for 5 years in French.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And
I appreciate it. Nice to meet you too.
Hi again. Thanks so much for joining me today on my visit to the Dorado County Wineries here in California. To recap, we went to Too Good Winery and we went to Charles B. Mitchell Winery right there in FairPlay, California. We tried the port and chocolate pairing at Too Good, and we tried a few reds at Charles B. Mitchell. I ended up purchasing a couple bottles of their Barbera at Charles B. Mitchell and had them shipped to my house in Idaho. I will give you more details on what you need to do for shipping later on. Thank you again. Please like, share, and also subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to sipping with you again soon.